Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Stephanie, and if it's your first time here, welcome. It is my passion to share tips and tools that I've learned along my journey and my awakening process, and things that have helped me really empower myself and live a happy and healthy life. Today's topic is the world is craving truth. I think this is pretty evident. I think you can look around and see that people are highly fed up with BS. We're craving transparency and truth more than ever. And from my perspective, I very evidently see this big shift that the world is undergoing. I'm in it. I can feel it. I've felt it for years now, and we're actively in it, whether we want to be or not. And that's really what I want to share today is this idea of embracing the truthfulness about who you are, embracing your own transparency and authenticity. And I'm finding that a lot of people in this movement are being shaken to the core to really discover who they actually are authentically. And maybe who they are now is not exactly who they thought they were. People change. We all change. The world changes us. Our ecology changes us. Our relationships change us. And as we learn and grow, we do change. And you know what? You're allowed to change. I am the biggest advocate for change. If your time is up at a job, in a relationship, in a location, and you're not just escaping because you don't want to deal, if your time is up, then change. I know change is hard. I talk about this often. I've mentioned it a lot in my previous videos. Change is really terrifying for a lot of people. It's literally paralyzing. But what is your alternative? To stay in a situation that's literally siphoning your energy day in and day out until you've manifested some illness and you literally can't do anything? You are stronger than you know, and you're allowed to change. And what's happening now in the world today is we're being pushed to change, whether we want to or not. And there are some people who are really actively pursuing change and are excited about the changes that they're making. And there are people who are a little confused as to what the heck is going on out there in the world. And there's people who are just in blunt force resistance. And you can see it. And those people who are in resistance, they may act like real jerks. They may be angry and act pissed off and all sorts of negative, lower vibrational emotions. But from experience and from people that I've worked with, you know that anger is stemming from something, and it's fear, and it's paralyzing fear. So I am trying to continuously have passion for people who are really reactive and angry, because I know deeper where that comes from. They're terrified to make a change. So I encourage you guys to recognize, which I'm sure you do, the state of the world that we're in. It's changing. For some people, they see a ton of chaos and tragedy, which, don't get me wrong, that's definitely happening out there. But for some people, they're really doing a massive amount of inner work, and they're choosing to see the world differently than a lot of people see it. Now, that being said, I don't believe in this idea of avoiding what's really going on in the 3D planes. You can't avoid it. I mean, I don't have TV. I haven't had TV for years, but you can't avoid it. And I do check the news online, and it can't be avoided. But what you focus on is really what continues to grow energetically within you. We all know this right? What you focus on, you become. So for me, I'm well aware of the state of the world. I'm well aware of the polarity that we're in at this moment. But my higher self also tells me and reassures me that as within myself, when things fall apart, when things break down, when things are nuts, when things are crazy and seem psychotic, it's the greatest opportunity for change. So my challenge to you is to see how you're actually looking at the state of the world. Are you letting it infiltrate every inch of your fiber and being to where you're also contributing to the negativity? Or are you willing to look from a higher perspective the eagle eye view, I like to call it, and see that, heck yeah, the world is crazy. It's changing. It's shifting in front of our eyes at a rapid pace, nonetheless. But can you see and understand that in this rapid shift is the greatest opportunity for growth and change? And I think that's what we're all desiring and craving. So, how do we embrace this change in the world? We start by looking within, and we start by addressing our own inner demons and blockages, and we come our fullest, highest, most authentic version of who we are in this moment, which means a lot of deconditioning very often needs to take place. Some people can do this easily, and for some people, again, it's literally paralyzing, and they will die defending their belief systems that no longer suit them or anybody else, but it's just a sheer stubbornness. And I pray for all of us, because it's hard for all of us. But remember, as within ourselves, when your heart breaks and your heart aches and you're broken, that's when there's opportunity for something amazing. So, be a visionary. Look past the immediate and see how you're going to become and create positive force as things fall apart. What are you going to rebuild? Short message today. I'm passionate about this stuff. I'm passionate about helping people grow and evolve. I'm passionate about talking about this to keep myself accountable day in and day out, as I am too in this process. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate you sticking in here with me and hanging out with me. If you like my channel, subscribe. If you have any comments, leave them below. Thank you so much. Have a great night. Bye.